Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a faithful trip that started on this foggy hill with stress on leadership. The assignment was a logic study. What this meant, no one was sure. 16 of us thrown together that day for a 10-week tour. A 10-week tour. The mate was a mighty triathlete, our skipper armed with oars, assuring us that in the past this all has done before. We opened up to the process then and significant objects shared. If not for support and clear group rules, nobody might have dared. Nobody might have dared. The team set out to acquire new tools to propel our careers forth. We balanced advocacy with inquiry, FIAO and the wedge,
the reflected best self,
and the structural differential here on CORO. So this is the tale of our CORO group, all north, south, east, and west, thinking about what makes us tick with LDWPF. The first mate and the skipper too, they did their very best to make the group feel comfortable in our sometimes freezing nest. We joined up here each week as friends, most often with a smile. We're now 16 leaders, not castaways, here on CORO.
On the very first day of CORO, I did feel almost in some ways like we were on Gilligan's Island. We were people from many different disciplines, many different walks of life at UCSF, many of whom didn't really know each other, thrown together in a situation where we had to do a logic study together. And one thing that I really valued is the way we were all kind of together on this island that first day and really forced to get to know each other. And actually, I think came up with a good outcome from our group project. And in addition to the outcome, I think the process of learning about each other was very, very valuable and really set a tone for the next 9 weeks.
Overall, the most important point from my perspective that CORO has added to my life at UCSF was the aspect of validation of my work at UCSF and the sense of the ability to add self-esteem in revise my own aspirations for work that I plan to be doing at the university. It's been a singularly positive benefit and one which has really broken down some of the remarkably strong silos that exist within and among the departments at UCSF. It's been an excellent experience.
The most important lesson that I'm taking away from CORO, I've learned from my team members at CORO, and that's the value of teamwork. Every exercise that we did together as a team, I just gained fresh insights about other people's perspective. I'm so used to working on my own that it was a real joy to work with others, and I'm going to take that enthusiasm to the interprofessional education teams that I work on as well.
The thing that I'll miss most about CORO is both the opportunity to take time to reflect on myself and my career in such an incredibly supportive environment with such wonderful colleagues, with all of the new tools that we learned, which really have helped, I think, make the self-reflection time much more productive. And so I will miss the time, but I will also mostly miss the colleagues whose support has been so invaluable and who I'm looking forward to continuing to work with.
I think CORO has been a very useful course for me to have taken. The techniques and tools that have been given to us, provided to us, will be invaluable for me in my future.
I thoroughly enjoyed the home team community clinic experience and got a lot out of that in terms of problem solving for the particular issue that I presented. The sort of tension that was present at the time that I presented it has really diffused, although we're not completely done resolving the problem. I also found ORS really useful while we were doing our series of 10 sessions, working on a particular structural issue that had arisen And it helped me to plan a very politically complex meeting, the outcomes of which were really good and helped to smooth a negotiation process that we had to go through.
This collaborative program with CORO supplied me not only with a set of tools upon which to improve my leadership skills, but has challenged me to develop a greater sense of personal awareness. I want to start by thanking both UCSF and CORO for establishing such a rich and fulfilling experience for its faculty. And I'm also greatly appreciative for the opportunity to network and engage myself with others in the UCSF community. The time we spent together over these past 10 weeks is something I will truly cherish and carry with me for a lifetime. To everyone in the fall 2008 UCSF CORO Faculty Leadership Collaborative, I wish you nothing but the very best in your endeavors and cannot wait for our next encounter.
CORO's been a great experience, and it's been a treat to have 10 weeks to focus on my own career and hear about other people's careers too, but to really think about my goals and my leadership style, and that's been a luxury that I'm very thankful for.
I've really valued the process by which CORO teaches us. It has felt very Socratic. It has felt like instead of Mina teaching us, we're actually uncovering our own wisdom, and I've really valued that. I want to thank Mina for being a wonderful facilitator. I think we've all learned a lot from you.
When we all came together, I think we were all thinking, whoa, who are all these people, and are we going to like each other, and are we going to get along? And the second one, we were thinking, what is going on? Why does this guy bring an armadillo to class? But I think we were all surprised in the end by ourselves, and that the things we were thinking along the whole time were actually common threads that were going through all of our psyches.
One thing that I'm taking away from CORO is that it enhanced the feeling for me that I already am a leader, and that I just need to practice more the tools that I've been exposed to in a more sort of mindful way. I'm coming out of CORO with a strengthened sense of confidence about my leadership capabilities, and that was one of the things I was really hoping to get out of it. So I'm excited about that.
Wait, I better use the CORO tool, Wedge of Awareness. I very much appreciate and grateful for the opportunity to work with the CORO staff, and most importantly with my fellow faculty members. I learned more from each other than I thought that I was going to, and I really admire people.
I think I've really learned that there are a lot of hidden abilities that I need to foster and nurture within myself that I really can focus on to make myself a better leader. And one of the things that I'm really going to miss the most about CORO are the relationships. I think that we have, as a group, really gelled well together and have developed a lot of camaraderie among the members of CORO, and being able to meet and share those experiences, share our leadership experiences with each other is something I'm really going to value going forward and will miss on a regular basis.
The CORO experience has shown me that for myself, the difference between good to great is getting out of the hamster ball and scheduling time to reflect and plan, and that without actually scheduling that time to use these tools and to think about things in these perspectives, I can't really expect things to change. And I'm grateful for that opportunity.
Be taken out of my life to really have the luxury of time and other perspectives to look at my situation, to look at where have I been, where am I now, where do I really want to go, and to be given some of the tools to get there. That's been a huge perk and a benefit of being part of CORO.
I didn't know how much I would like the other people, and what a great experience it has been to get to know so many different people, different sorts of people, people from all over the campus, a much broader view of UCSF, and also just so many fun, intelligent, smart, thoughtful people, and I think that has been by far the best aspect. I think Mina is wonderful, and I love coming in the morning and seeing what she's wearing. But even more than that, I appreciate her thoughtfulness. All of us wanted to say a thank you to Gwen for putting this together.